welcome to new course. Here we are going to learn how you can deploy your email marketing server on AWS. I am also going to share some site and tricks to register your free domain for email marketing. This course is designed for both technical or non-technical persons because this will help both technical persons to enhance their knowledge in AWS server and for non-technical persons to promote their business via email marketing. Here we are going to use Amazon Workmail to register your organization, and by this Amazon Workmail you will be able to create your email server. This is one of the most effective course. Here you will be able to learn to market your business as well as to learn some technical things. So this is how your email server will look like. This will be designed on Amazon Workmail. I am also going to share some tips and tricks to market your products via Amazon Workmail. To create trust in your brand, so it is required to have a domain. So we are going to learn how to set up your free domain to create your brand's identity. For email marketing, it is required to have a database of people's like their email addresses and contact numbers and other things. So I'm also going to share from where you can download this database at cheapest price. Like in market, it will be cost more than thousands of rupees, but I will be sharing some tricks from where we can you can purchase this database at less than 100 rupees, means nearly $1.5. Here we are going to learn how you can set up your organization, how you can create your users, how much email storage you will get for every user. This will be a full practical course, so I will be not sharing any PPTs or anything. So let's move to next chapter. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to set up your AWS free tier account, which will be available for a free use of free purpose for next 12 months. To use it freely, there will be some limitation, so you need to learn its pricing and other calculation into AWS console. To register your AWS account, simply go to aws.com. So it will be automatically redirected to aws.amazon.com. So here you can see it is official site of Amazon AWS. To set up your account, click on My Accounts, then AWS Management Console. So here you can register your account. I have already signed in, so I'm just going to sign out by clicking on sign out. Now to register your account, click on My Account, then AWS Management Console. So it is asking to login. So just scroll down below and click on create a new account. So here you can see we are currently on sign up page of AWS. So in email address, give any email address you want. There are total 5 steps. So currently we are on first step of AWS sign up form. So after email address, enter your password. Thereafter confirm your password and give any name you want for your account. So I am just giving here decryptor and click on continue button. Now it is asking to whether you want to save the password or not. So I just close it. Here you can see it is a second step to sign up for account on AWS. So here it is asking you which plan you want to select, like a business plan or personal plan. So if you are a company representative, then you can use business account, and if you want to use free tier offers, like it will be free for 12 months, there will be some trials, it is always free, so you can choose their personal account. So I'm just choosing here personal account. Thereafter enter your full name. If you have chosen here business, then you can enter your business name here. So I'm giving any name here. Now enter your full phone number. So phone number should be start with your country code. I am from India, so I am using here +91. Thereafter in country or region, choose your country. So I have selected here India. Thereafter enter your address. I'm giving here any fake address like address be like any address comma Nashik or any other thing like any road or street. Thereafter, you can also enter your apartment, suite, building, its floor number, and any other things. So in city, enter your city name. In state, enter your state name. Therefore, enter your postal code. So this is how you can submit your form. Now click on I have read all terms and condition. To read all terms and condition, click on that terms and conditions. So this is your agreement. Here you will get information about all fees and payments related agreement. Now click on step 3. So we will be redirected to step 3. So it is a billing information. Now you have to use here your billing information like your credit card details, your credit card number, expiration date, expiration year, CVV code, your tax identification number. Like India it is a PAN card number. In USA there will be your TIN number. So just enter your tax details here. If you are from India and you have Rupee card, then it will be not work here. So if you are from India, you need to have Visa or Mastercard to register on this AWS portal. It is not mandatory to have a credit card only. You can also log into this using debit card too. So just enter your all details and then click on verify step 3. So after that in you will be redirected to step 4. There you will be asked for some OTPs and other things to verify your credit card or debit card details. In step 5 you will be finalizing your AWS account. So I'm not going to enter your billing details because I already have account. So this is how you can sign up your account on AWS console. To gain more customer trust value, you must have your own domain name. So in this lesson we are going to learn how you can purchase your free domain from Freenom.com. So in this video we are going to set up our free account on Freenom.com. In websites like namecheap.com or like Hostinger or GoDaddy, it will be cost nearly $8 to $10 for a domain. But if you are using Freenom, then you will be get domains like .ml, .tk extensions free of cost. You can register your domain name with your brand name from Freenom.com. If you are using any third party site or any application for email marketing, then there are high chances of getting your emails into spam. So Gmail or any other email receiver will sort your email as a spam. So your targeted customer will be not able to read that email. So if you don't want to filter your email as a spam, then you can register your free domain from freenom.com and use Amazon AWS Workmail to send emails. So let's get started by registering your Freenom account. So first of all search for Freenom on Google, click on enter. So here you will get your first link freenom.com. So simply click on that link. It is official freenom.com website. So here we can register our free domains. So to register your account, click on sign in, and in sign in you can see there is option of use your social sign like Google to login or Facebook to login. So you can use both of these to sign up your account. Also there is no option like sign up from there, so you can simply click on services and register free domain. Thereafter enter any domain name you want. So I am simply searching here decryptor and click on check availability. So there are some issues, so it will sometimes get time to load. Now here you can see it displayed me the result like decryptor.tk domain available for free of cost. It is USD $0. Decryptor.ml, decryptor.ga, decryptor.cf, decryptor.gq. So all these emails are available for free. You can register any domain by simply click on get it now. So it is showing me not available. Just click on others, get it now, get it now. Okay, it is showing me not available for everything. So simply try to find any other domain like any domain information practice and click on check availability. Okay, so these emails are also free. whenever I am clicking on any domain, so it is showing me that not available because I have not logged in. So to register any domain, I simply need to log in. So click on sign in there, and thereafter use your Google. Click on your Google account. So this is how you can directly log into your account by your Google account. You can use Facebook too. Now you can see I have successfully logged into Freenom. Now click on services. Click on register a new domain. Okay. So in find your domain search box, enter any keyword for which you want to register your domain. So click on uh, check availability. This site have some bugs, so it will sometimes take time to check your domain. So simply try to click on check availability 2-3 times, or wait for 5 to 10 seconds. So it will load. Now here you can see I have successfully got the result. Now click on any domain and click on get it now. Here you can see it is not showing error like get it not available. So this is how you can register your account on freenom.com and select any domain you want. So in next few videos I am going to share how you can proceed further by checking out this domain and changing DNS records. In this lesson, we are going to learn how you can register your free domain name for the period of 1 year. We are going to register our domain name on freenom.com. So simply search for freenom on Google and click on first link. It's a freenom.com. Now we are on official site of freenom.com. So simply click on sign into your account. If you have already signed up your account, then simply enter your email name, email address as well as password and click on login. So if you have registered your account by Google, then simply click on sign in front of Google. Select your Google account which you have used to sign up on Freenom. Okay, so here you can see it is showing me hello Shubham, means we are successfully logged into this. Now click on services and then click on register a new domain. To register your new domain, enter your entity name or any business name which will be relevant for your business. So I'm using here decryptor. Please use same name as your business, so it will create more customer trust value into your domain. So use that name, click on check availability, wait for some time. It usually takes some time. So here you can see it is successfully loaded and decryptor.ml domain is available. So simply click on get it now. So we have successfully selected this. Now click on checkout. So in this phase it is showing that domain is decryptor.ml, and here are two options: forward this domain and use DNS. If you want to forward this domain to another hosting, then you can use this option. And another option is period. So it is showing us 3 months by default. So simply click on that and choose 12 months for free. Or if you take domain for more days, so it will cost you some money. But if you select it for 12 months, then it will be free for you. Then click on continue. It is showing us review and checkout. So it is showing us that our order value will be 0. Click on I have read and agreed to terms and condition. If you want to read terms and conditions, so simply click on it. So these are all terms and condition of Freenom. Read it if needed and click on complete order. We are successfully registered our domain. So here it is showing that order confirmation, and you will receive a confirmation email shortly. So you will receive email about this on your email. So it is also showing you order ID number. If you want to check domain is registered or not, click on services, then my domain. Here you can see we have successfully registered our domain decryptor.ml. Its registration date is 3 April 2021. Here you can see it is 3 April 2021. So this is how you can register your free domain name from freenom.com. In previous video, we have registered our domain name from freenom.com. Now in this video, we are going to set up our email server on AWS Workmail. To create our email server, first of all, we need to set up our organization on AWS. First of all, go to aws.com. It will get redirected to aws.amazon.com as you can see here. Now, to log into your account, click on My Account, click on AWS Management Console. Now, select Sign in as a root user and enter your login email address. Then click Next. Then fill out the CAPTCHA. So I am filling out this CAPTCHA. Click on Submit. Enter your password and click on Sign in. Now we are successfully logged into AWS Management Console. To go to Workmail, click on Services. Here you can see there are so many options of AWS services. So we need to find Workmail. So in search box, search for Workmail. Here you can see in services our result is Amazon Workmail. So simply click on this Amazon Workmail. Now here you can see I have already added one organization, Infinity Digitech. So likewise we need to set up email server for decryptor.ml. So for that we need to create a new organization. So to create a new organization, click on create organization. Here if you want to purchase your domain name from AWS, you can use existing. If you have already purchased, then you can use existing route 53 domain. And if you want to register a new domain, then you can use new route 53 domain. But I have a domain which is on external site like freenom.com, so I choose here external domain. Now you need to enter your domain name. So our domain name was decryptor.ml. So just enter that domain name here. Okay, thereafter alias means what name will be for your organization. So I don't want that -ml, so I'm just simply removing this. So this is how you can set up your domain as well as alias. Now advanced settings is the optional part, like if you want to create a new Amazon Workmail directory or use existing directory, you can use these options. This is optional part. Thereafter if you want to do encryption by use Amazon Workmail managed key or use existing customer managed key, so this is optional part, don't click on anything there. Thereafter click on create organization. It will take some time to create your organization, so wait for 1 to 2 minutes until it's create your organization. So here you can see we have successfully created decryptor organization. Now its state is in creating. So here you can see we have successfully created our organization decryptor, and there are it is showing that your organization is ready to use, and there are some options like add verifier, configure domains, create users, and other things. So like you can directly create connect your domain from first link uh, from this, or you can create an organization name decryptor. Click on that name. Okay, now whenever you click on domains, so there are totally two domains. First one is decryptor.awsapps.com and another one is decryptor.ml, and both status of both websites are pending verification. So we need to set up domain decrypt.ml. So simply click on that domain name, and here you can see there are multiple options, like you need to add this DNS records into your domain. So it is showing that verify your domain ownership. So you need to add txt record in your DNS for this. Thereafter you need to set up mx record as well as cname record uh, for sending mail. And to increase the security, you need to add this 5 records, three cname records and 2 txt records. Thereafter to deliver the mails, you need to set up your from domain. So you need to create here a subdomain like mail.decryptor.ml. So to change DNS record, simply go to freenom where you have purchased your domain. Now sign into your Freenom account by clicking on sign in button. So simply click on sign in. Here enter your credentials like your email address and password and try to log in. So I have used here social sign in by Google. So I am simply clicking on sign in button in front of Google. So click on this sign in and choose your Google account from which you want to log in. So this is my account. Okay, here give it permission, click on allow, and you are successfully signed into your Gmail account. Now go to services, my domains. Here you can see there are total two domains. First one is decryptor.ml, another one is infinitydigitic.ml. So we have recently created that decryptor.ml. So click on manage domains. Now we need to set up some DNS record as per our Amazon work mail. So here you can see we need to add this TXT records and other things. So simply click on manage prenom DNS. Okay, but there are no records added, so we just need to copy paste this record. So first one is TXT record. So simply copy that hostname as well as its value. So copy hostname and paste it into name. Then its type is TXT. So select TXT. Leave TTL as it is. It is 3600. Now copy value and paste it into target. Okay, and click on save changes. So this record is important to verify your domain. So simply add this. Now you can see it is showing that record added successfully. So our first record is added. Now just try to refresh this. So here you can see its state is pending. So it will take approx 4 to 5 minutes to verify your domain. So just keep this for now and copy paste other details, like we need to set up our MX record now. So copy host name and paste it into name. Select record type as AMX and paste host name here into name, then copy its value and paste it into target. Here you can see there is 10 in front of target. So this 10 is priority, so use this 10 as a priority and remove 10 in front of target. So set priority 10 and remove 10 in front of target. Okay, so this is how you can set up your MX record. Now click on save changes. Here you can see we have successfully added our MX record too. Now third record is CNAME. CNAME means canonical name. So copy this record, paste it into name, type as a CNAME and target, copy value and paste it as a target and click on save changes. Likewise, copy paste each and everything. Like there are total three CNAMEs and one two TXT records. So copy one by one everything. Copy value, paste here, save changes. This is one of the important step to copy paste all the DNS records, because without any DNS record you cannot uh, access your email server. So you just need to set up each and every domain correctly. Okay, now add to time to add third CNAME. Copy paste its name, type as a CNAME, TTL as it is, copy value and paste it, save changes. Record added successfully. Now two txt records left. So copy our first txt record decrypted.ml. Meanwhile, we can try to refresh this to see whether it have verified or not. Here we can see our IMX record is verified, but other things are not verified yet. So this will take some time. Copy paste pending two txt records into prenom DNS records. Now in fourth step it is asking to enhance deliverability. So for that click on AWS SES domains. We need to set up here subdomain to send our emails. So it will take some time. Okay, here we can see our domain is not verified yet, so it is showing us pending verification. The first record we added, that is for a verification purpose. Now we need to set up here mail from domain. Okay, so click here we can see our first txt record and its verification records are same, like its name is same, its value is same. So it will take some time to verify our domain. Now verification process is done. Now we need to set our mail from domain. So to set that, click on set mail from domain. Here we need to add domain. Like you can add anything here, like I can add my name as shubham@decryptor.ml. Else you can use mail.decryptor.ml. So it is a your subdomain to send emails. Okay. Now we need to add behavior if MX record not found. So use amazon.ses.com as a mail from. Now click on set mail from domain. Okay, so we have successfully set our mail from domain. Now we also need to add these two records, like first one is MX record and another one is SPF record into Freenom. So simply copy paste name into the name in Freenom, then choose type as a MX. Okay, now its priority is 10. Here you can see it's in value its priority is 10. Likewise copy its value, so it is feedback.smts. Just paste into target, remove extra space in front of feedback. Okay, now click on save changes. Okay, I have signed out. Now try to sign in again. If there is no activity, Prenom automatically sign out to you from Prenom. So you just need to sign in again. Click on services, my domains. In decryptor.ml, click on manage domains. Go to manage Prenom DNS and try to add those records again. Type as IMX record, paste target, remove extra space from feedback, choose set priority as a 10 and copy paste its name. So its name is mail.decryptor.ml and paste it into name. Click on save changes. Okay, record added successfully. Now copy paste SPF record. So its type is txt. So copy name, paste it here. Now choose type as a txt. Copy its value. And paste it into target. Click on save changes. Okay, so all the records added successfully. Now we just need to wait for some time. Simply close this. Here you can see our mail from domain verification is in pending state. You can refresh it. Now everything is in pending state, or some few things are missing. So try to refresh this page. So after refreshing this, you can see our domain is verified and our mail from domain is added successfully, mail.decryptor.ml. Here you can see most of the things are verified it, like its domain ownership is verified, mail setup is verified. Okay, so another one is mail setup of file records is not verified yet. So try to refresh it. Try to refresh custom mail from setup, so it is also not verified. So it will take some time. You just need to refresh this or wait for some time. So I will wait for some time and resume this video shortly. Okay, now here you can see all the records are verified. It took approx 5 to 10 minutes, so I have just skipped that. Try to refresh the page. Here you can see everything is verified now. Now simply close this. Here you can see both of the domains are now verified, like decryptor.awsapp.com and in decryptor.ml. Now to create a new user, go to users. Here you can see there is by default user administrator. His username is administrator. Now I need to create a new user. So click on create a user. Set any username which will be used to login. So I am setting here Shubh Kotwal, first name and last name, and you can modify display name as you want. Okay, therefore click on next step. Now set up email address which you want to use. So I am using here admin at the rate decryptor.ml. So in drop down select decryptor.ml. Likewise set up any domain or any email address you want. Now enter any password, repeat that password. Okay, we have successfully added everything. Now click on add user. Here you can see our user is added successfully. So it is showing its display name, username and everything. Now click on organization. Here you can see our organization decryptor is active. So simply click on that organization. Now we need to find our login page of our email server. So to find login page of our email server, simply click on organization settings. So here you can see there are multiple options to login. So first one is web application. So and other things are Outlook, mobile devices, Mac OS, Windows 10 Mail. So you can choose any of this option to log into your email server. We are going to use web application to log into this. So simply click on that web application link. So here you can see our web application is open. Now choose username which you previously set. So we set username as a Shubh Kotwal. So use that username here. Now enter your password and click on sign in. So here you can see we have successfully created our Amazon Workmail email server. Now I have not sent an email yet. So this is how your email server will look like. Now go to users. So here you can see our user. So click on that user, go to quota, and you can see we have total of 51200 MB mailbox quota, means it is nearly 50 GB. So whenever you are creating a new user into Amazon Workmail, it will give you quota of 50 GB. If you want to know pricing of Amazon Workmail, so simply search for Amazon Workmail pricing. Okay, there are totally three regions supported for Workmail. So first one is US East, Virginia, then US West, Oregano, then third one is Europe, Ireland. So only three data centers have access to Amazon Workmail. So to change your data center, you just need to click on the this right side, top right side corner. Here you can see there are only three data center which supports Amazon Workmail. You cannot create Amazon Workmail into another data center. Okay, now here you can see Amazon Workmail cost $4 per user per month. So whenever you are creating a new user, it will cost you $4. If you are adding new user, so it will also cost you $4, and it will give 50 GB mailbox storage for every user. But you can use Amazon Workmail for 30 days free trial. So you can create up to 25 users into Amazon Workmail and use it for free for the period of 30 days. So this is how you can set up and use your own email server from Amazon Workmail. This is one of the shortest course of mine. So I have shared some tricks how you can use Amazon Workmail to create your own email server. Now in this last lesson I am going to share how you can purchase your email marketing database, like cheapest email marketing database. So For that, if you want to purchase your own email marketing database like email address, their contact number and everything, you can simply contact me. So what database you will get into this? So like it will be a drive link of drive links, pin code database. This is all India database of Indian peoples. So it will contain database like supermarket database, Sulekha database, trading industries database. It is nearly of total 100 crores people. But if you calculate like many of database which will not contains email address, so if you calculate it, still it will be like nearly uh, 1 to 10 crore people's email database. So this is one of the cheapest database. So if you want to calculate its size, so simply select all this database, right click, and in properties you can see it is nearly 27.1 GB, and if I decompile this, then it will be more than 50 to 60 GB. So here you can see only our first code is first B2B and B2C database is of 1 crore peoples. Likewise, tour and travels companies 1.70 lakh people database. Uh, PAN card holder database like 15 lakhs, mutual fund like 4 lakh 50,000, uh, like student database of total 2 crore people. So this is nearly of 100 crore people database. And cost of this database in India, I will charge totally 100 rupees for this database. In market for nearly 5 to 10 lakh people charges nearly 3 to 4 thousand rupees. So I will charge $2 for any foreign countries. So for them it will be like nearly 100 to $200 for 5 to 10 lakh people's database. So this is all India database. And if you want to purchase this, you can simply drop me a mail. So to purchase this, drop me a mail on Shubham Kotwal, SHUBHAM KOTWAL 1225 @gmail.com. Shubham Kotwal 1225 @gmail.com. So simply write down this email and drop me a mail if you want to purchase this database. Also, you can drop me a DM on Instagram. So my profile URL is instagram.com/_shub_kotwal_. So this is my Instagram profile. You can simply DM me on this to purchase the database. So this is my official Instagram profile. Simply DM me on this. Else write down this email and drop me a mail. Okay, so I will share this database to you. Now, if you want to learn how to send emails, so for that we need to log into our email marketing server which we recently built. So I deleted that email server because I already have existing one. So I'm just logging to that. So this is my existing email server infinitydigitech.com .awsapps.com. So simply go to your email marketing server and log into your account. So here you can see I have saved my credential. So simply click on sign in. Else you can enter your username and password to sign into your account. So I have simply signed into my account. Now here you can see I have sent so many emails like this. This is campaigning of my one game which I recently built on Google Play Store. Here you can see this is how I sent emails to customers. Now simply right click and duplicate that tab and copy paste every subject and everything. So go to new tab, click on new item and new mail. Into to add your own email. So I'm adding my own email like support@infinitydigitech.com. Likewise, you can add your own because don't add any other students database here. So I will tell it why to not add them. So into BCC, paste any students database. So I'm going to select here students database. Go to students Gmail emails. So I have already sent mail to few of these students, MCA students. So I will simply open this Excel sheet. So I haven't highlighted this. You can see I have added a semicolon in front of every name. So why I added this? To split any email. So if you add comma, it will not work. If you want to copy paste your emails, you just need to add semicolon. otherwise it will not split every email and take it as a, it will take it as a one. So I'm just copying 200 emails and pasting into BCC. Don't try to copy nearly thousands or 2000s emails, because it will hang your system. So I just copied 200 database and click on enter. Here you can see, because of semicolon it splitted each and every email as a separate. If you do not add a semicolon, it will not split this. So try to add semicolon in front of every email. This is nearly up 200 people. Why I do not added them into 2? Because if I add them into 2, then they will be able to see each and every person which is added into 2. So just add them into BCC, so anyone cannot see any other peoples into that mailing list. Now copy subject and other things. You can write your own subject and on your description for email marketing. So I have already created my subject and email. So this is promotional email of my application. So just add your promotional message as well as subject into mail body. Okay, so this is how you can send mail. Now you can see every email I have green tick, means there is no any wrong email. If there was any wrong email, then it will be like red tick. So everything is correct. Now set a priority. So click on this explanation mark as well as into flag, so it will send your message as a important to your customer. So just tick this. Thereafter click on send button to send email to your mailing list. Now we have successfully sent our email to our mailing list. You can refresh this page by clicking send refresh button of sent items. Here you can see I have recently sent this mail at 12:06 p.m. Our email will look like this. So this is how you can compose your email from Amazon Workmail. And if you want to purchase this database, you can simply drop me a email or simply DM me on my Instagram. So this is my email address. Simply drop me a mail to purchase this database.